What up, what up, what up, internet? Who you are, where you be, where you at, what you see. This is Pop Coat Crew. And we're coming straight to you talking about some strange things. Stranger Things, that is. I'm one of your hosts, Mark M.F. Jones, and I'm joined by.
This is Niels RY, aka running up that road, running up that hill, running up that building. You
Good God.
you
I,
know
I'll,
it's God. Anyway, sorry.
God.
I'll get it. I'll catch up and I'll get
You'll
it
catch
when.
up. You'll catch up. You'll get a
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. And this is Shannon, aka you gonna steal food from me? Episode one.
Aladdin. But um but yeah, if you haven't figured out, we're going to talk about Stranger Things, the Netflix hit cultural phenomenon. The final season is dropping as we record this in I think a week or so, couple weeks, right after
Yeah, yeah.
Thanksgiving. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. We're very excited. Nels and I are going to do a review. We're going to, if you don't know, the final season is broken up into three chunks. I don't know how many episodes each chunk is, but I believe one comes out November 26th. The second comes out Christmas, I
I
think
believe
so.
so. Yeah,
Christmas. And then the third will drop on New Year's Eve.
yeah, that's right.
And I think this final season is 8 episodes, but like they're like hour and a half long
Each one is
episodes.
like hour 20 minutes, hour
Yeah,
30 minutes.
it's a
Like they're
movie.
movies.
Yeah,
Each
Each
movie.
episode's a
episode is a
movie.
movie.
So we're getting
Ridiculous.
a lot. Where the Duffers are like finishing this. They're not gonna Game of Thrones this. I think
Mm-mm.
all loose ends will be dealt with, all questions will be answered, and we will probably be crying by the end of this. But
By the
before
end of each episode, by the end of each episode, we're gonna be like, "Oh no!"
Why, Duffers? Why would you do this? Daddy, what's
Yeah,
wrong? Get away from me.
you don't understand.
You're just a child.
Yes,
Mommy,
yes.
what's wrong with Daddy? He's just watching Stranger Things, baby. He gonna be okay. But yeah. So the last time we saw Stranger Things, we talked about Stranger Things. Nels, it was season 4. It
It
was
was
just the
season
two of
4.
us because
Yes,
Shannon, you do not watch Stranger Things, or maybe you did not at the time. But what's up with that, man? Tell me about that. How come you didn't join us on the season 4 finale episode?
So for me, I feel like I have this stubborn thing of being like, you know what? A show is like three, four, 5 seasons deep or whatever already. Look, I'm too far gone. I'm not gonna be able to catch up to like 4 seasons or whatever and be able to add meaningful conversation in the present. And I sort of realized the error of my ways. And so so I will say, yeah, for real, like between y'all, cousins, different people, they're like, yo, you need to watch Stranger Things. And I kept being like, I've heard good things, this and that. And I just never did it because I was like, man, I'm already too far gone. It's like 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 4 seasons behind, whatever. But I knew we were gonna do the episode, and so I dug down deep. I was like, let me go ahead and watch all the episodes and get caught up to y'all. I succeeded in watching one episode.
It's this is the pop culture equivalent of like doing your book report the night before.
Yeah.
Like Shannon's like reading the back of the book. He's like Stranger Things,
Yeah.
Will 11.
okay. It's like
But
the title,
His
Stranger
title. He makes his
Things,
title look really nice. He's like,
showrunner,
yeah.
the
And then
first.
and then add a
No
philosophical piece like
yeah.
Stranger Things. What are stranger things
things.
than life?
Then like, and then he puts it in one of those like little like plastic covers. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
that was.
look, he's looking. He doesn't know anybody's name. He sees Winona Ryder. He's like, okay, Winona Ryder.
Yeah. And then
She has been in several movies.
and then like I'm quickly, quickly looking at character names, and I'm like, okay, Bobby Brown is in the movie. Wait, no, not
It's
that
not.
Bobby, Millie Bobby Brown. Okay, sorry, wrong.
Oh my goodness.
I
Oh, they
thought
got
we
Bobby
had
Brown in
Yes.
this. Well, go
yeah,
go ahead, Bobby.
yeah. Thought we had the Prince of Pop or whatever his name.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Oh, so Shannon, you only got one episode deep, right?
Yeah, yeah. I have watched the first episode. I will say I'm hooked though. It was good. It was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So audience, we're just gonna Shannon's gonna let us know what he thought about episode one. Maybe give us a few predictions. Nels and I are not gonna spoil anything, but after that,
Yet.
Shannon, you're gonna head out because you don't want to get spoiled, and Nels and I will continue with some predictions about season five and how this is gonna end. So if there's nothing else, Shannon, I say the floor is yours, Senator.
Yeah. So like I was saying, yeah, I I watched all of episode one and I'm like maybe 10 minutes maybe into episode two. But yeah, some thoughts. So episode one, I mean just little minor things. I'm like, oh, I'm a big fan of This Is Us, the show This Is Us. And so when I
Mm.
saw in This Is Us, his name was Toby. I don't know what his real name is, but the guy who owns the restaurant, I was like, yo, that's Toby from This Is Us. I'm like, man, I bet he's gonna like just do some heartwarming things in here. No, he got off early. Like, had no clue.
He made a
I'm like,
hamburger, and then like they were like, "Well, that's a wrap for Toby, ladies and gentlemen."
Great shot.
yeah, the way he got taken out, I was like, my goodness, man. I thought I was expecting this like him to play some role that was going to be like deep with emotion because he's shown that side and This Is Us. I'm like, nah, bro. We basically needed you to make a meat related cameo, I guess.
That's wild.
That was a wild statement, but 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 so yeah, owner of the restaurant, he dies and everything. But I will say from the very beginning, like the first couple seconds, and I will tell you this is what happened. I started the episode and I was doing something where it was sort of going in the background. So I was doing something else, and immediately it's like 50 seconds into it, I'm like the scientist runs through and does like I remember he like runs from the lab and sets off the alarm, and then you hear this monster. And I'm like, oh, let me rewind this. And that was just 50 seconds. I was like, I have already missed something exciting in 50 seconds. And
Hmm.
so I rewound and I was like, now let me start over and lock in. And
Yeah.
so then I was, actually watching it. Of course, yeah, like just mysteries and things. I'm like, obviously, what's going on in the lab and everything. I know they show it later, but I still don't quite know. It's some black thing. It's goo something. I don't know. Like,
Goo,
yeah,
bunch of goo.
yeah, yeah. It's like that. Then, of course, another question that I definitely have coming from it is, what's the deal with 11? Like, 11 comes out of nowhere. I'm like, is this a kid? Is this a kid that's been experimented on? Is this really like some type of alien thing? Because like 11 can't talk. I had this random thought, and I don't know if this will happen, but I noticed, what is the main sheriff's name? Is it like Cooper?
Hopper.
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 Yeah, Hopper. I was for some reason it was just in my mind. I was like, okay. I think it was like Hopper's daughter died. I know he told somebody, he was like, oh yeah, she lives in the city with her mom. I was like, Hopper's daughter died. They're doing all of this. And at least in episode one, I was like, Hopper has never been in the same vicinity and seen 11. And I was just wondering, is there some weird tie there? Because just random, I was like, is he gonna see and be like, Dag, 11's actually my kid, like back from the dead, or some weird thing like that.
I like
That
where
was a
your
thought.
brain's going, Shannon.
Yeah, yeah.
Telling you.
I like this.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
I
love
love
it.
how his brain's working right
You
now.
should have done this 4 years ago, but
Yes.
hey, it's okay.
It would have been perfect. Oh, Mark, wouldn't it have been better?
It would have been so much.
It would have been so much better if we
We
had Shannon talking about this
could have
while we're
joined us.
watching the show.
Yeah.
Golly.
But that was like one of my thoughts because it just seemed like sort of a weird thing just to be like I have a daughter that died. The way that I'm saying it, like he's not telling, and it was, if somebody randomly were to talk to you, I mean, like, yes, it would still be an emotional thing, but you'd probably still say, oh yeah, my child died, or my child's not with us anymore, something like that. But you were just like, oh yeah, she lives with her mom, and and it's like that's a weird thing to be like, and somebody said, no, his daughter actually died. He just doesn't talk about it. But anyway, because 11 is this mysterious person thing, I'm just like, huh, is there something there? What else? But anyway, yeah, I need to know Eleven's backstory, just period. The other piece is Will Byers, or is that how do you say Bayers? Byers?
Buyers.
Yeah, Byers. What's the deal? Is he coming back? Is he gonna ever come back? And I'm like, I know this isn't just it. Like, I just know this isn't just it because, like,
Yeah.
legit, when I just look up the cast of Stranger Things, I see his name still there, and so
You're
so
like,
I
all
know,
right, well,
He got
the
it.
actor's still here.
yeah,
Maybe I'm gonna see Will again.
yeah. But it is just like,
Fantastic logic.
yeah. But I'm just like, what happened to him? Is he gonna come back? Is he, all these things, and then what's the deal with? There are three things at play, which I'm just like, what is this? So obviously, 11 exists. There is that shadowy figure. That's a Dormagogon, right? Is it
Demigorgon.
Demigorgon, yeah.
Demigorgon? Yeah, Demigorgon. And Will is missing. So, those things. Is it like a werewolf type situation? Does 11 turn into the Demigorgon and then wake up and like, oh, what happened? Or is the Demigorgon after 11? Did the Demigorgon kill Will? Does the Demigorgon possess Will's body? Who knows? So that's where I'm at. It's such a mystery. And like I said,
Nice.
I'm hooked. And this is
Shannon,
off of one
you're going
episode.
to love this show.
Yeah,
You're
yeah. This
going
might
to
be your new
love
favorite
this
show.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just found Shannon's favorite show. He is going to. I cannot wait for you to report back
Yeah.
after you've watched just two more episodes.
Mhm.
Literally watch two more episodes, and I can't wait to hear how you feel about the show after
I
that. Because yeah, the way
Shannon,
your brain is going right now, it's impressive.
Shannon, yeah, I'm really excited for you because I think the seasons only get better. I think
Yeah.
they get. There's a lot of people who are like season one's the best. It's. I think it's because it's so iconic, but
Season one's so iconic. It
but
really is.
two has its moments.
Yeah.
I think low key three might be my personal favorite because just the vibe of three, the
But you watched
Nels.
four. But you watched
But
four.
no. I watched four, so like I'm not. They're all
But you
great.
watched,
I
you
know they're
watched
all.
four.
Yeah,
You
maybe it's
saw it with your
four.
own eyes.
Maybe it's
It
four. It's
is
probably
four.
four.
There's no question. It is four. What?
But
That's
the
hilarious.
the one thing I'll give you this, Shannon, this show every season up the ante.
Yeah.
Every season is like, bam, we were here, now we're here. We never go back.
Hmm.
Storytelling wise, maybe there's some dips and flows, a couple
Yeah.
of people get separated to meet some friends that aren't too cool, but we don't want to talk about that right now. But but as the season, I think they each elevate. I think you're gonna have a
We
good
might
time.
need to talk about once Shannon get off. We might talk. They were like,
Take it back.
put that car right back on the road.
Yeah, no doubt, Nels. They were like, we're gonna go this way. They're like, bring that bad boy
No,
all the way back.
no,
Our bad, y'all, and they never did it again. They're
they
like, our
never
bad,
did it
y'all.
again.
We're never gonna do that again.
Oh my goodness.
But no shit. I like where your head's at, man. Obviously, we're not gonna say anything. I think you have the right mindset for this show. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. One thing, and maybe give you some clarity on what you're gonna watch. I heard a quote about season one when we were watching it. The kids are in a Spielberg movie. The adults are in a Stephen King movie,
Ooh.
and the teenagers are in a John Carpenter movie.
Mm. Mm. I like that.
I Let me throw out some other things. I think the adults are in a Carpenter movie. The kids
Mm.
are in a John Hughes slash Wes Craven movie.
You mean, are you talking about the teenagers?
The teenagers, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the kids are absolutely in a Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
They're absolutely it is absolutely a Spielberg movie. Yes. So it's like you're watching three kinds of shows in one. And
Yeah.
we're not giving anything away by saying that. It actually will help you in watching the show. When you're with the kids, it's a Spielberg movie.
Mhm.
When you're with the teenagers, it's like 16 Candles meets Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Like it's a straight up John Hughes, Wes Craven movie. And then with the adults, it's like you're it's like you're watching Red Dawn or
Red Dawn or
Escape from
Dreamcatcher
New York.
or yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, all kinds of stuff. So it's really good. It's
You know,
really
It's an
it's
good.
funny.
80s movie. It's an 80s action movie.
Oh,
You know, it's
and you'll tons of 80s, I don't want to say cliches, but just like homages, like
That's one of
clear,
the best parts
yeah,
of
like
Stranger
clear
Things.
like
So
80s
much 80s
things
stuff. Yeah.
like like this isn't in the show, but like the nerdy, like the Urkel or like the Go Home Rock, like the nerdy next door neighbor or
Mhm.
you know those kind of 80s things like they the Duffer is just like this is one, here's another one, here's another thing from the 80s. It's a great experience.
Every 80s trope
Yeah.
that ever existed, if it hasn't been on the show, it's probably going to be in the next season. They
mm,
stuff everything in there,
And
and
it's
it's so
fantastic.
enjoyable. It's so enjoyable because he's like, it's like, yes, I remember a Pizza Hut used to be a inside restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Shannon,
Like, it's
yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Shannon, there is a season where a character is in a exact copy of an iconic 80s character and the show's like deal with it. Like, yeah, this is what it is. This is it. It's like if we were watching, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example without ruining it for him, Nels. Like
Oh, well, we can use Family Matters. It's imagine if you're watching a show now and there is a person like a extra who's clearly dressed up as Steve Urkel.
yeah.
Like that is clearly Steve Urkel. And no one acknowledges that
Yeah, no
that's
one
Steve
said
Urkel.
anything
Yeah.
and then
But it's clearly you're like, I know Steve Urkel. That's Steve Urkel right there. And everybody's like, no,
or
that's so and so's brother. And you
or
just
if
keep things moving.
nowadays if we were watching something and we were watching a TV show and there's a character that shows up and it's like, oh, this is John Wick. We copied John Wick. This everything about this person is just John
It's
Wick.
just John Wick.
But
Yeah.
here you go. We don't care.
There you
And
go.
like it doesn't slow the show down. It
Mm.
doesn't matter. It's fantastic.
And so you're like, okay, that's John Wick in the middle of this show. That's
Yeah.
clearly
Yeah.
John Wick. I see exactly what you're saying, Mark. Now I know the
Mhm.
kind of character you're talking about.
Season
John
three.
Wick was a good choice. Yes. John Wick was a good
No.
choice. Yeah.
No, I'm
And
no, I
it
like
ups the ante because
Yeah.
John Wick is in the show. You're like,
yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We didn't just say like a cop. We said John Wick is in the show.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. What are they
Yeah.
supposed to do?
No, no, I'm excited just to see that then to see what you're talking about there and just it's funny where you mentioned this sort of the three separate things like if it's kids, adults, teenagers because even as you say that I'm thinking in episode 1 like I remember yes, it was a different feel because the kids they're sort of like this is like mystery. Let's figure out what happened to our friend and there's even like funny, funny stuff and they're like 11 that's no
Yeah.
like go in the bathroom change your clothes or whatever and like they're laughing and that is like we're worried about our friend but there's sort of this comedy and it definitely is like a Spielberg-esque like feels like ET like it
Hmm.
feels like that and then when the mom was home I think the mom was home with the older brother like I was like, this feels different because, she's looking at pictures and there's this sadness. And
Hmm.
then the call on the phone that was like, this is different. Like other things were like, we know there are some stakes, but it's a little funny. And this is like, my kid is breathing on the phone and there's this monster. And then like electricity comes
Like
through the phone.
straight
I was
up
like, this is
poltergeist.
different.
Not to
Yeah.
interrupt you, Shannon.
Yeah.
Just they just were like poltergeist right here.
His little
What you gonna do? What you gonna
Yeah.
do? We
Yeah.
just did it. Keep it moving.
Hey
So,
guys,
but I was,
can we get a little Nightmare on Elm Street in here? Just right there?
yeah.
Just a little
It's right
Nightmare on Elm
there.
Street?
Why
That's what
not?
I was
Right here,
like.
boss? Yeah, yeah, just right there, right
Yeah,
there.
because I was like, this vibe feels different, and this isn't a different episode or different season. This is just like I don't know, 30 minutes into episode 1, whereas the other pieces were 10 minutes into episode 1. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
I'm
yeah,
I'm
I can already
excited
feel
for
the
you,
vibes.
Shannon. I'm really excited for you. You might I mean, man, if I had more time, I might start all the way over. I think I'll might maybe picking my way through, but I'll say this: Stranger Things is one of my favorite shows. It's one of the main reasons I have Netflix.
Mhm.
Like honestly, I mean I watch stuff on Netflix. One Piece is now well, One Piece is on
One
Netflix now,
Piece, you
but
know.
but before that, it was this is what kept me coming back to Netflix. Like I just love this show. Great characters, amazing characters. You want to root for these people. You feel for them. You understand. Even there's this thing I feel like in culture where people, when a character makes a mistake, we're like, oh, that's badly written. They're a bad character. It's like no, like people make mistakes, and I think like characters in the show make mistakes.
Mhm.
They have faults, but it's not written as like boo this man, you're a terrible person. It's like oh, you messed up. How you gonna like you know
Mhm.
make it better? So. I think you're in for a good time, Shannon.
Okay.
Stay off the internet though. For the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
like
yeah. Cause,
3 months, stay off the internet.
yeah, cause it's already little things that are like like to be real. I know Vecna exists. I know nothing about Vecna, and so at least
I
that's
think
a
that's
good
fine.
piece
Yeah, that's
because
okay.
Vecna, yeah, because Vecna's probably
That's
important.
like
But don't
But
look at anything else.
yeah, don't
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I think Shannon to put that in perspective, that's like I'm gonna start watching the Ninja Turtles and you know Shredder exists.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay.
know? Or you're gonna start watching Star Wars, you've never seen Star Wars and you know of Darth Vader, but you don't
Mm.
know anything about him. So like just just stay away from the
Stay
internet
away.
and
You'll be
you'll be
okay.
perfectly fine.
Hmm.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Cool. And
Well,
don't listen to the rest of this episode.
I
Do
know.
not.
This this is one of the few episodes where I'm like, there will be no social media promotion by me. I'm not listening to the clips. I'm not listening to it myself. It'll be some months before I do that.
There you go.
Nice.
All right,
Oh,
brother.
all right. Well, thank y'all. Yo, looking forward to finishing it, and yo, best of luck with the rest of the
Yeah.
episode.
Maybe when you finish we'll like come back or maybe we should do maybe we should do like check-ins with Shannon. Maybe like we'll do seasonal
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
check-ins.
see how long it takes for him to catch up. We'll
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Yeah.
we'll play it.
Let's play it by
So yeah,
ear.
that
So,
works. Yeah, that
all right,
works.
man.
All right. All
Good luck.
right. All right.
All right,
See
brother.
y'all. I'm out.
All right.
Man. So, good luck to that brother. He's gonna have a good time.
Bruh. How impressive was just the small things he picked up just from episode one.
Yeah. The
He's
whole
gonna have
Hopper,
such a good time.
yeah, he's gonna have a good time. Him thinking that like 11 is Hopper's daughter. I was like, that I didn't think about that. That's a good pull. That's the
But like the fact that
nice.
he's already thinking like she's connected to, she could potentially play a part in Hopper because like
Mm-hmm.
the daughter, like there's something there I'm picking up. And there's something about 11. Is she aware of? Is she connected to this?
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, you are going, bro. He's gonna get everything.
Can I trust her yet? Like, yeah.
He,
It-
all his stuff is gonna get rewarded. That's probably why he's gonna
I,
like. He might like it more than us.
yeah, I think you're right. I think we found Shannon's new favorite show.
Yeah, we did.
So,
We did.
but hey, man. So, season 5, dog. We here, Nels.
I know we have some questions and we want to talk about a few things, but like let's say what we're not going to do. What we're not going to do is just recap the previous four seasons. So if you are here, you are aware of
Hmm.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I'll just say that first and foremost. And I'm more so telling myself this because I will quickly recap all of season four for you. I almost did when you were like, what's the best season? I said it's clearly number four.
It's
And
clearly
let
the
me
board.
tell you why.
Let me
And that
explain.
would
Let me get my
be
notes.
and we literally did an episode going over season four. So I'm trying to restrain myself. But so that's what we're not going to do. But what I would love to do is just like really talk about what in the world is going to happen in season five. Because, like, brother, I have no idea. I saw the trailer and I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
It,
Like,
it it looks like madness, man, in a good way though.
yeah.
Like,
At one point, I'm pretty sure 11 was going through some Captain America training, like in like some aspects of the trailer.
well,
So,
I don't know if you remember. I went back to our episode about season 4, and I
mhm.
said at the end of that, 11 at the end of season 4 looks pissed. She doesn't look scared. She doesn't look worried. She looks pissed. Like she's like,
Yeah.
it's time to throw hands. Mentally, whatever, psychically,
Yes,
she's
I remember
pissed,
that.
and I think she's ready for a fight this season.
Well, she's going to have one. Like, do they go back to school? Was there a time skip? You know what I'm saying? Are they just in high school now
This is
when they know their town is infected straight up
this is
from Vecna?
Joe. Should we just jump into it like a little quick?
Yeah, let's
Like,
jump
okay,
into it. Yeah.
I think looking at the trailer, I think Hawkins has been quarantined and is now like a escape from New York kind of thing, where
Mm,
like the government's in there. They're like, okay, you can go to school and the grocery stores are still open, but none of y'all can leave until we figure out
mm.
what's happening. So I think Hawkins has been quarantined, and the whole town is there. And then every day, like the upside down just gets a little bit stronger, a
You
little bit
think Sarah
weirder.
Connor is in charge of the quarantine?
Linda Ham, oh, bruh, yes. And
That
and
makes
and
sense.
Nails, you don't put her in a movie and she's not gonna like
Oh no, you gonna let her.
she's gonna throw down.
You gonna let
She's
her
gonna throw
cook.
down.
You gonna let her cook.
That
She been
one-handed
cooking,
shotgun.
bruh. She been cooking since '92. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop it. Don't stop that thing. Let her cook. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
yeah.
Sarah Connor versus some Demigorgons. Come on, bruh.
Good luck,
It's
Demigorgons, dog.
must see TV. Can't wait. Cause and look, I feel like anyone could get it with Sarah Connor in
Yeah,
there. The
yeah.
way she was looking, I'm like, yo, anyone could get it. The little kids, the
Hopper,
upside down
Will,
place, Hopper, all y'all can get it. I ain't scared of none of y'all.
she's like, I got one job to make sure all of this doesn't leave Hawkins. So what are we gonna do?
What's up? I see you and that nasty thing that just crawled out that dark hole. Y'all on the same page to me. I'll take y'all both down. Oh my goodness.
No, it's gonna be
Can't
good,
wait.
man. So that's what I think. I think Hawkins is like ground zero. The government, I think when we get in here, the government is gonna have a clear knowledge of the upside down, Vecna, all this, and they're petrified of this spreading.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I think we're at.
Yeah, I have no idea what is going to happen. I think your what you suggested makes the most sense, but I just wonder how out there it's going to be for the town. Like, is the town legit going to know that they are experiencing like an infection of another dimension? That's going to be like really interesting. I wonder how much are we going to see any Vecna? You know what I'm saying? Like who
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
like or will he just stay in the shadows for this entire part of the final season and then show up like at the last episode of this first part? You know what I'm saying? Like just
I
doing creepy stuff to him.
Nah, Vecna. I think Vecna's on his Frieza on Namek stuff this this
Mm.
season, dog.
Oh,
He's
like
he's going after the
he
Dragon
there.
Balls. He's killing the Mechians. Like he
He
is
he gonna be Michael Myers out
boots on
here.
the ground, dog. Like Vecna is he he might send a couple
He gonna be thrilling down the street.
him and a bunch of demigorgons. They're like, what the hell is he
Oh my
doing?
goodness. That would be wild. That would be
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, man. And then like my thing has always been if if there's only one person on your squad that can take these folks down, it's not a good look. So like the I don't know how is the rest of this crew going to get themselves to a place where they can take out the other
Well,
dimension stuff.
we've established fireworks.
Fireworks,
Fireworks, Hopper. It was clear that in season four, swords,
swords work,
swords work. So the stabbing weapons,
Russian swords.
Russian swords in particular work.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure bullets have been proven not really effective
No.
in all these seasons. But
Depends how upset the Demigorgon is.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But no, I don't think
But
so.
knives, fire. So man, I don't know, man. I'll say this. When we talked about the whole splitting up the team when 11 went and met her like numbers gang, and it was fine, but yeah, turn it around. What? We just gotta turn
Turn
it around.
around. How did, dog,
They
do you
hate
think
it. They hate everything about it. Turn it around.
it's like but this is not a week to week show. How do they know?
How do they know we're gonna
How
hate
do they
it?
know? They're like, no. Like that means they filmed it, they edited it, and they were like, no.
Nah.
This was not the
Um,
right idea.
and like, because the magic of the show is the crew. The magic of the show is the group. It's when they all get together and they're like, "You go do this. You go do this. I'll go with 11. She does this." That's what we love to see. So when like 11 is just like in Chicago being a street rat, like, "Yo, yeah, we stole some ramen noodles. Yeah, all right, yeah, stick it to the man." And we're like, but Hawkins, the upside down, like that's what we care about. So
They're just
good on
like
them.
the
Good on them for
Duffers were
bringing it
like,
back.
now that I think about it, the Duffers were like, well, we have to show Punk. Punk's big in the 80s.
Yeah, so
Somebody's like, well, why don't 11 just go hang out with one of her sisters for like an episode, just for an episode? We make it punk rock.
yeah. All right, well,
Everybody looks at her like,
all right,
anyone
we'll
oppose?
do
Yeah. And then we'll
it.
just we'll just spin
And then
right back.
and then they were filming it, and he's like, "Sir, I thought this would be." He's like, "Get away from me." He's just like,
You disgust me.
"Get outside. Get away from me." The other thing I was gonna say, dang man, I lost my train of thought. I guess should we get into, well, not really predictions, unless you have any predictions that you want to say right now or anything like that.
Nope, but I think what we'll talk about next is probably what be the closest thing to predictions I got.
Okay, so we, pop cult, we like to try to do something fun here, and we
Yeah.
don't want to just do it like, oh, what do we think predictions? So we talked about this, Nils. We said, why don't we do Death Watch for season 5, because the Duffers have made it clear that this season will have consequences.
Hmm.
They said you can expect at least one major cast member's death this season. That's what they said. At least one. So who
At
knows how many
least
are going to
one.
happen. So I figured, we figured, why don't we just go through the cast and we'll do a death watch, and we'll say the character's name, and we'll say live or die, and like maybe like a quick little, what do we think that character's going to do if they die or live, and we'll go through the main cast and we'll just take it from there.
Let's do
All
it.
right, you want to start?
Let's do it.
So let's start with Joyce. Joyce Byers. Live or die.
I say she's a ooh, I know we started off. Okay, ooh. Um it's not looking good for her. I don't
Ooh.
I don't think it's not looking good for Joyce.
Mm. Okay,
Mm-mm.
you gotta speak on it. Why? Why?
I
I say Joyce lives, but since you said Joyce dies, please speak on it.
Someone has to get taken off the board
Yeah.
immediately. And I think, I mean, I'm going to tell you the person I fully believe. It's not Joyce, but I believe there's someone I fully believe is going to be off the table.
Okay.
And that's one of her sons. One of her sons. My guess is Will. I think Will is going to get off the board maybe the first episode in season 5.
Dog.
We're not going to get a lot of Will.
Since
And Will's
we're
going to be
since
gone.
since we're in it, let's get in it. No. It would be cruel at this point. It is cruelty to if they kill Will, dog, this show has to give Will a break. It just has
What
to.
have they shown you
This
in
show
any season that makes you think they're gonna take it easy on Will?
this
At what point
show,
did they ever take it easy on Will?
bruh,
Season 1, he was gone the entire time. Season 2, he was possessed the entire time. Season 3, he was lonely the entire time. And season 4, he was afraid to come out the entire time. You think season
And then
5's
you
gonna
kill him,
be
and then you kill him. You're like, and now you're dead.
You think season 5's gonna be a cakewalk for your boy?
No,
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 this
no,
is the
no, no,
most
no, no,
logical answer.
no,
I don't
no,
want
no.
this to happen. All right. I like Will. I don't want this to happen. But it's what's gonna happen, bro.
I disagree, man. I think it is just barbaric at this point to kill Will Dog. It's like that Simpsons. It's like, please, please, he's already dead. Like you've done enough. Leave him alone. Leave Will alone, dog. Leave Will alone. Now I
They
will.
have never left Will alone.
No. Now, I'm not saying Will's not going to go through it. Will's going to go through it. Will's going to go through it. But part of me thinks the Duffers are gonna, Will's gonna go into the sunset, meet himself a nice young man, and and
One can
go.
hope. One
But
can
look,
hope. I
here's what.
highly doubt
Since you
it.
jumped into it, here's what I think is gonna happen with Will. Did you watch Loki?
Yes. Mhm.
I think we're gonna get a situation like that where Will
Has to sacrifice himself.
stays in the
Mhm.
upside down to keep the balance, keep the peace, to somehow how to correct everything, but we'll get like a flash forward or something, but we'll see that like Will is actually bringing life to the
To the
upside
upside
down.
down.
So what Vecna
Mm.
was as a destructor, a destroyer, poison to the upside down, I think Will is going to rejuvenate and bring life to the upside down.
Mm.
That's I think if that's the happiest thing that could happen to Will.
It is. Because my suggestion was he gone.
He did,
He
Will did.
did. One or two episodes in this season. So I like yours a lot. At least just let him have a boyfriend. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think they fixed his hair from the trailers, or it's like still a bowl cut. I don't really know,
I
but
feel
like
so bad for Will because, like, no, the kid who plays him, the actor who plays him, he's a sharp young man. He
he's
got
a
like that
smart brother.
haircut,
You know what I'm
got a little
saying?
swag,
Kind of
bro.
clean. You know what I'm
But
saying?
Will in the show, whoo, he got that bowl cut. He,
Like they're supposed to be nerds. They're supposed to be picked on. The writers and the showrunner pick on Will.
yeah, yeah.
They are just like, get him in the corner.
Shut up, Will.
Give him a wedgie. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like, hey, Will. They're like, if they need to pick on somebody,
Yeah.
Will.
Will's getting his lunch, like knock it out. Like, well, look who it is. Hey guys,
Will
I just wanted to have
Byers.
my lunch. Will Byers. Guys, you know that's not my name, right? Shut up. Like,
Get
push him
over
in the
there.
mud.
Their finger in the
Little
food.
finger in his ear, little noogie.
Uh,
Noogie. On the red carpet.
Get
Yeah,
out of
Will.
here. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Oh
man.
my
So
goodness.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we knocked out Joyce and Will. All
So
right.
I think Joyce, her consistent issue is if someone's wrong with Will or Hopper or
Hmm.
any of them kids at this point, she is okay risking her life. She is like, I will gladly risk my life to try to
Yeah.
save someone.
Yeah.
So if something happens to Will, she will lose it. And I think there's a good chance she could be off the board. I don't know if she's gonna be gone or just, in a tight spot, but I can see that happening to her.
All right. Jim Hopper.
Jim is he gonna live through it
He's
all.
living. We
He's gonna
already
live through
did
it
the
all.
fake out death. It
Multiple times. Literally
multiple
every season.
times.
And we'll get another one this season.
Went and rescued him in Russia. The escape from the prison. Hopper is walking to the sunset happy, or maybe not happy, but he's seen the end of this thing. So
Yes,
we both agree.
absolutely.
Hopper's seen the end.
Absolutely.
Mike.
Mike will be fine. He'll be sad, but he'll be fine.
I think Mike dies. I think Mike dies.
So 11 saves the day. Like,
I think Mike dies. If anyone from the original boys are gonna die, I think it's Mike because it's gonna snap 11.
it's gonna
Like
snap
it
11.
is her. it is her Goku help! Like
Yeah.
that is her
That
Krillin
is the
dying on Namek and
we need her to go Super Saiyan.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Mm.
I think if I'd have bet on one of the original what's their crew called? Is it the Hellfire Club or
I mean, last season they were the Hellfire Club. I
I
don't know
thought
what
they
they
had
were
a
called before
name.
them.
I don't know if they had a name before, but if it's one of the Hellfire Club has to die, I think Will's going.
That's a very logical answer. It's a very logical answer. And I can see that happening. But I think the thing with that is that's it's kind of what happened every season.
Yeah.
Like something bad happens to Will or Mike or what's Sadie Sink's character's name? The redhead girl.
Who? Wait a minute. Who? Who?
The redhead girl, the
Oh,
girl, what's her name?
oh, Max.
Yeah, Max, Mad
Yeah.
Max.
Sorry. I don't know why, dog. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Barb from season
Oh,
one. I was like, what? Okay, my
it would
bad.
be epic if she comes back this
Barb come
season.
back from the wind.
Yeah. Barb, oh no, no, she did it. And Jim Ross is doing the announcement.
Jim
Good
Ross.
dog, Barb's
My
back. Barb's
God, Barb is back. She's back with a vengeance.
back.
Jim Ross, how did you get here?
My God, look at the chair.
This is a black day for the upside down, Barb. The under Barb comes out to Undertaker music. Dong.
Paul Bear is just randomly there. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Do we know what that music means? That's
Barb's
Barb's music. Vector doesn't stand a chance. He's going for the suitcase, but Barb's got the ladder. This is a great day for SummerSlam. Man. Oh. Then 11 comes out to John Cena's music.
My time is now. Oh my goodness!
Hey, while we're on the
With
subject,
the
I want
D-Lo handshake going down. Oh my goodness!
while we're on the subject, I
Ooh.
want to see Vecna if it's done telepathically. I want to see him jumped. You know that like that famous JJK clip
Yes,
where they're jumping home book? Yes,
yes.
I want to see that happen this season.
That would be lovely. But who would do the other punching? Like, who is teaming up with 11
Will.
now?
Will
8?
and 11. Will and 11.
Do you think any of the other number kids are gonna show up? Like, is 8 gonna show up?
I would put money that we see at least 8. 8 comes back. Does
Hmm.
she make it? I don't know. I guarantee you some of the other some of the other children from 11 and Henry's compound, I guarantee you we see more of those people.
If 11 or if 8 shows up, 8 gang got.
Yeah, yeah,
8 gang got with the
yeah,
quickness. So,
yeah, definitely.
all right, who's
Oh,
next?
all right. Hey, 11. What do you think?
Nope.
You don't think
Uh,
11's so Nels, all these people cannot die. They like how many people you think are gonna die? You
Will
know,
gonna
let me
die.
stop. Let me stop. But go
Will
ahead.
Will gonna
Explain why.
die. Will gonna die. All
We're
right,
going.
that's one. 11, like it. I think she dies, but I think she'll come back. I
Okay.
think she'll come back. Like you gotta do the full Christ, Superman, Goku. Like you gotta
Here
do the hero's journey trope of literally dying and coming back.
here's
So
why I think
she's
she
done
won't.
it twice already.
Here's
You
why I
know,
think she won't die. I think it is too typical of a 80s sci-fi movie where like the main powerful powered character either sacrifices himself or goes away or like it's like Gene in X2, you know, like holding the water. Like I feel like we've seen that so many times where like the powerful psychic or person sacrifices themselves at the end that I feel like the Duffers won't want to do that. That's the only reason I have that I feel like they don't want to be a cliche. Other than that, I have
you
no other defense for 11 not dying.
you trying. to determine how the Duffers are thinking is a feat. That is a feat in itself, and I salute you for that effort. Don't nobody know what they thinking, bruh. They don't know what
Yeah.
they thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They are running off of pure audacity.
For
Pure
all we
audacity.
for all we know, they could be throwing darts at a wall with everyone's picture on it, and they're like, Will, all right, we're gonna kill Will. How do we
Yeah.
make that
Well,
happen?
well, they got a spill of 80s horror. The thing? Did we do that already? We did that
No.
already, right? We
Yeah,
did it already.
yeah.
Okay,
It's
cool.
like
Well,
they
all
throw
right.
the dart at the person, and then it's like a wall of like 80s cliches. So it's like Max, Home Alone, or like
Yeah.
Risky Business.
It's good.
Damn, I don't know
Yeah. Huh?
oh shit. Oh,
Shit.
sorry, I know we don't cuss. My
Like,
bad.
we'll just do the slide. Give her
Yeah.
socks. We'll do the slide. We'll film around
We'll we'll
that.
film around that. We'll figure it out. Okay,
Yep.
all right. So 11. So you say die,
But coming back. Yeah.
but coming back, I say she does not die. I think we're both gonna agree on this one. Actually, now you got me thinking. I don't know if the Dusters are crazy. The Duffers are crazy.
They are.
Dustin.
Oh, Dustin's living. Come on now.
I think Dustin's living too. Here's the thing. If you want to devastate America, if you want
Harm,
us,
harm a hair on that child.
yeah,
Harm a hair on that
kill,
child.
killing Dustin will be the G baby equivalent of a death in Stranger Things. Like, if they kill
They better
Dustin,
not. They better not. I don't even like where this conversation's going. They better not. Don't you
I don't
harm that child.
I don't
No.
think they will, but dog, if they kill Dustin, man.
There will be that will be the topic on Good Morning America. That will be headline news on morning television.
Trump's on
The
Truth Social.
Duffers
What a terrible choice to kill Dustin, American favorite. Bad news for the
at a
Duffers.
time like this, when we're still reeling from what the Democrats did to us, at a time like this,
What
if
a,
I was there,
I can't
Dustin would be
believe the
alive right now. Dustin would
Democrats
be the
decided to,
hero.
to kill Dustin. Not my choice. Not my
My
choice.
choice. You should have listened. I don't know. The writers, they might be a little more democratish than the rest of them in Hollywood. I know they're
I've
not
asked
good.
I've
Not
asked the
good. We need to write our
DOJ.
own shows.
I've asked the
We need to
DOJ
write our
to
own shows.
investigate the death of Dustin. I'm going to get right down to this. It's going to be big problems for the Democrats.
Yeah, it would be morning news, bruh. Today we reflect on and we bring in the actor so and so to talk about the span of his career, and then the last
The
question will be
span
like,
of his career. He's like,
the span
but
of
I'm
his
still
career.
acting. They're like, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
So when did you
Are you
retire from
so are
acting?
you coming back? Are you coming back? I don't know. I'm dead. You saw,
I'm
right?
dead.
It's really sad.
So
It's
now that
just
you
my
retired from
daughter's not
acting,
sleeping, right? It's not okay. Yeah, bro. That
the
pandemonium.
the flags at half mast, the 21 gun salute, Arlington Cemetery. They're like, what is
Dude,
going on?
the actor's just standing there like,
I'm perfectly fine, everybody.
it's not that bad, y'all.
The mom from Lethal Weapon 2 slaps the duffers. You find out who did this to my baby.
Ma'am, he's a character. You fine? Oh God.
Mel Gibson, we got to find out who killed Dustin, Raj.
Yeah, I think Dustin's gonna live.
Oh man. Okay.
Well, I think Dustin will be a-okay.
All right, next one. This should be really quick. We won't spend any time on this. Lucas.
Oh yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine.
He's fine. He's fine.
He's fine. I would worry about whoever else is in the
Yeah.
scene with him because he's gonna live.
Lucas, if they kill the only brother,
They'll bring
Lucas.
another brother in and kill him before they kill Lucas. Nah. Mm-mm.
All right. Jonathan. Jonathan Byers. Will's brother.
He's another one that I'm like, you gotta have Winona snap Get some good old Winona Ryder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get the full Winona Ryder experience for the end of this show. And so one of the kids got to get got. So if it's not going to be Will, then it's going to be Jonathan. It's not going to be Jonathan, it's going to be Will. So I say there's a 40% chance that he gets got.
Here's where maybe I disagree with you, and I'm gonna jump ahead because I think if this happens, Will's okay. I think, and we'll clump these. I think Jonathan and both Steve make it because I think who is Will's sister? I forget her name.
I don't remember her name. Will's sister.
Nancy. Nan
Nancy. Yeah.
I think Nancy goes out swinging.
Nancy is a little gangster.
She's gangster. I don't know.
Nan
I don't know if you saw the trailer. She's got like an M16.
She was getting a little gun happy
Yeah,
towards the end of
yeah.
season four.
She was turning a little, NRA. Like
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
Nancy makes it through this, she probably voted for Trump. But but
Whoever lets me keep this is all right with me. As
I
long as
seen
all
some
this
things.
here, as long as I get to keep, she's pointing at a room full of guns. As long as I can keep all this, he gets my vote.
If Nancy makes it to the end of this, she becomes Sarah Connor in T2 where they open up that and there's all those guns in there. That's
Just
Nancy.
open up that little thing. Just
But
guns,
I
bombs.
I think Nancy, yeah, I think Nancy gets it, and that's how we deal with the love triangle, and it's Jonathan and Steve like bonding over their love for Nancy.
Mm.
And I think that's how you handle the love triangle. I think Nancy's going out swinging,
Oh,
dog.
Nancy
Like
going out gangster.
it's
Hey,
gonna be
I
gangster.
believe that.
Yeah, yeah,
If Nancy got, I feel bad for whoever's gonna be
yeah,
in the screen with her, because
yeah.
she gonna get hers. She
She's
absolutely
getting
gonna
it.
get
Yeah,
hers.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so how do you feel about to tie them in? Then, like, Steve and Jonathan.
Steve will be fine.
Steve's making this out
Steve's
clean.
making it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Steve's fine. Jonathan, we'll see.
I, I think Steve and Dustin are fine because I feel like if you do a spinoff, those two you center around those
Solving
two.
mysteries.
You saw
Those
going
two
around America.
and Lucas's little sister.
Erica. Well, it's just Erica and then Karen. Oh no, not Karen. I'm sorry. That's Robin. So let's bring them
Yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Erica, the Mall Crew, the
The
Mall
Mall
Crew.
crew.
I think the Mall Crew's making this out because I think if you do a spinoff, there's your show. Those
Explore the
four.
90s with them. Watch
Yes,
it.
yes.
Explore the 90s with that
Nels,
four.
you're the '90s. Them X-Files, Scooby doing it around America.
Oh,
There you go.
it's already written itself. Just say that, give it to AI. I'll watch it. You
So
don't
we
even
took
need to do much.
so we took Robin off the board. We took Erica off the board. John, Steve, and Dustin. Okay, Max.
Gotta have her back. She's gonna
Yeah,
live.
she's
She's
been
gonna
through a
live and
lot.
become conscious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now when? I don't know. I don't know. But she will. Yeah.
So there's not really that many left. As if I'm missing anyone, Murray. Murray. He was
Murray
the
is
he's the
the
dude who helped.
conspiracy theorist guy.
Yes, yeah, conspiracy theory guy.
He's definitely expendable. No, no shade to your boy,
I
but
would I would love to see Murray make it through. I think it it would be like it's not the same, but like Final Fantasy 7, Sephiroth comes down and stabs Homegirl. Like
yeah,
if you want to really like, oh man, like I think killing Murray would really devastate some people, but it's not it lets us know the stakes are real, but it's not like how could you kill Murray, But we would hate to see him
better
go.
hit than Dustin.
Yeah.
Better hit. If he gotta go so Dustin can live, fine
Yeah.
by me.
Yeah. I mean, if Murray goes, I hope it's not till late in the season. He's a great
Mm,
character. He's kind of like the go-to guy. He's helped them find Hopper. he helped with like all the conspiracy stuff in season three. Like they
He's
kind
a
of need
solid,
him.
yeah, he's a solid
He's
character.
kind of the Dustin of the adults.
He
You know?
is the Dustin.
He's the Dustin of the
You're
adults.
Dustin.
He
Just
knows what to look for. He
you
knows
know,
what
a
to
little bit of
do.
everything. He can do a little
Yeah,
bit of just a little bit
a
of
little bit of
everything.
everything, you know.
That's Dustin. Yeah. There you
So
go.
I would hate to see
Touche.
him go,
Touche.
but we'll see. But
But he
I
ain't
don't.
Dustin.
He ain't
Just
Dustin. He ain't
just
no
want to be
Dustin.
clear. He ain't Dustin. But yeah, he yeah, we'll see.
So the only other, I think that's the main cast. Here's the. I'll give you three people.
I think there's one more, but
Who am I missing?
well, Vecna.
Oh, okay, Vecna Henry. Yes. How I want to say. I want to say he gets somewhat redeemed, and that like he's not killed but healed, and has to like live with what he's done.
So he lives and is in whatever sci-fi prison they put him in.
I like don't get it twisted. I think deep down Vecna they're going to kill Vecna, but I think it'd be interesting to do like a situation where maybe 11 instead of killing him, she heals him
Mm.
and now as a regular human, he has to like live with and cope with and try to atone for what he's done. I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think Vecna getting got.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he gonna die a horrible death. I think it will be vicious and 11 will be ruthless, unyielding. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like
just
it'll
gonna
be
jump
rough.
him at the end. It's just gonna
Yeah, it's gonna be a curb stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely,
Oh
absolutely.
God, are they gonna American History X Vecna at the
Yo,
end? 11's like, now say goodnight.
potentially, potentially, and then
Whatever the psychic equivalent of that is, that's what 11's gonna do to Vecna.
it's now I'm kind of regretting it. It's like maybe not that far. Maybe not that far.
Yo,
It's
11, yo,
just reel it
chill,
back a little
dog.
bit.
Like the kids are like, yo, L, chill, dog. Damn.
Just like, just calm it down.
To be
The-
fair, he's been in here for like 10 years because of like or whatever.
yeah, like you
It's
start
kind of your
rationalizing
fault
it.
he's been in
Like,
here. Like, chill,
let's
dog.
let's
Jeez.
let's let's actually talk about this. I'm actually concerned about you, 11. Because now you thinking like this, you're putting your brain to do that kind of stuff. We need to chill out.
Yeah.
I have another name for you, Papa. You think Papa's gonna? I've thought he's been dead twice.
Yeah, he's I say Papa lives just to become if he lives, he's like the cigarette man from X-Files. You know, just
Like behind
like
the scenes,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
like giving hints, moving stuff in certain places.
It if Papa dies, it's to sacrifice himself to help or save 11.
His redemption,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. Some type of like I'm sorry or like I've always loved you as a daughter kind of thing. But if he
BS, but go ahead.
but I think like if he lives it's to do some type of like we're shutting down the I don't know the Upside Down project. We're shutting down the Hawkins files and like he kind of like is behind the scenes keeping it going or something, you know? Um yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I got three things I want to just throw to you, see what you think. Will's parents and his little sister.
What about, oh, are they gonna live?
Are they so I heard an interesting theory.
You mean Mike's parents, right?
Sorry, Mike's parents. I'm sorry. Yes, Mike's parents. On the season 4 promotional posters, correct? Every character it was like a picture of them and underneath was kind of like a silhouette where they were. So like Will, Mike, 11, Jonathan, all their underneath their Argyle, it was like California was like underneath their picture. Like
Mm.
the other kids, it was like Hawkins, and then or like that house, and like the adults were the Russian prison, right? All the other kids, it was the house that's in Hawkins. Mike's mom's poster had the house from Hawkins. So here's the
Mm,
theory. Mike's mom is the girl who survived the first Vecna massacre in that house. Remember? And the dad that survived. The theory is that Mike's mom
yeah.
is the little girl.
Yeah, you know what? I see that. I see that. That's
Yeah.
very believable.
And that's her
Yeah.
tie into all this stuff.
Yeah, because she's clearly a character in this.
Yeah.
Like I know they highlight her because she's an attractive woman,
She
but like
almost
this,
and she almost had an affair with a high schooler.
she did. They took it there. They were just
she
like,
she stopped herself. She was like, "Nope. Nope, I'm a married woman." But she had a good long think about it.
I I was putting money that she was gonna go through with it. I had my doubts. Like I
Yeah.
was like, she's gonna go through with this. Then she went home with her good old husband.
He's a good dad. He's a
The
good dad
good
at the end
dad
of the day.
curled up with the kids. She's like, "What am I doing? What am I doing?"
Hey, I was like, good dance for the win, please. I was like,
That man wasn't doing nothing. It's just boring. Compare, you got David Hasselhoff with golden hair, trying to
dog,
holler at her. Come
trying to
on,
like spitting mad game to her too, man.
hard.
He
He
wanted it.
knew,
He wanted
and
it.
he was gonna get it.
Yeah.
He was gonna. If Vecna, honestly, he just needed another time at bat. He was like, "I see you didn't show up. It's all good. How about
So
tomorrow?" Like he could have just kept trying.
yeah.
Mm.
So you like that?
Anyways, yeah,
You're with that theory?
that theory is great. Yeah, absolutely. I believe it.
There's also I don't necessarily have the details of the timeline, but I heard a theory that Vecna could be Eleven's father because he was there the same time her mom was at that compound,
Mm.
and meaning that like they could have met each other, they could have hooked up, and I guess if you he the time where 11 sends him to the upside down, he could be well into his 30s, so like the timing makes sense. What do you think about that? About Vecna
Nah,
being Eleven's dad?
I feel like Vecna was like 21 when he was like an assistant
Hmm.
for Papa and was with 11. And 11 was like 8. So, nah. Or like maybe she was like 6.
Well,
You could say she
that's
was
what it's
6.
saying. Like people think he's in his younger, but he could well be into his like younger 30s.
Nah, nah. That's a lot. That's a lot of stretching to do to say that he's that. He's just a cold-blooded individual. And
Cold-blooded.
and 11, I'd further believe that Papa was actually her dad than to believe Vecna.
You think Papa is Eleven's biological father?
I would believe that more than Vecna
Got
being
you. Got you.
biological one. I just think that's an unnecessary stretch, in my opinion.
Mm. Well, that's
Mm.
it, man. We went through the Death Watch. Let's see what happens. But yeah, man, some good calls. I'm excited to see who makes it out of this thing, dog.
Yeah, man. So we good to wrap up?
Yeah, you said you wanted to say you had one more thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did have one more thing before we wrap up. The beauty of Stranger Things is the references to the 80s. We know this, right? And I think one of the highlights of the show is the music, and specifically the songs that they feature. Last season, we had the reemergence of Kate Bush and running up the hill, and it was like a staple. I am curious if there's 3 songs that they haven't used yet in the span of the 80s, maybe even early 90s, because I wonder if they're gonna dabble into some 1990. I'm curious if you have like any songs that you think might be in there. Or even if you're like, I know they haven't referenced this movie yet, they're probably gonna reference this movie. I'm curious if you have any thoughts on that.
I think because it's the Duffers and we're going like 80s, 80s. I I would love to hear "Dream On" by Aerosmith show up. I just I think that would be like one of the
That's a
best.
big gun.
Yeah,
That's a big
hey, I'm
gun.
I'm swinging for the fences, dog. Dream on. I think you could have a lot of fun with the final countdown. It's the final countdown.
Have they done that already?
I don't know, have they?
No, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of that other metal song that they played on the roof of the trailer with what's his name? Who's
What was
now
that?
it wasn't Final Countdown. It was
It
something
wasn't
else.
Metallica, was it?
It
No, I
was
think
Metallica.
it
It was
was it Enter
Metallica.
the Sandman? Because if
No.
it wasn't, I think Enter the Sandman has a perfect place in Stranger
Hey,
Things.
I don't know if Metallica will let them do it. And you know how Metallica
No,
is
this
with
is one
their
of the biggest. I know
IP.
Metallica, but this is like one of the biggest things to ever exist. So like, who
Again,
knows?
again, Metallica.
You just have to.
You never know. Depends how they're pretty emotional about their content. We'll see.
The only other one, and like I know the internet's probably like screaming at us. I think maybe like we get some Beastie Boys in there,
Yes. Dang, Beastie Boys were 80s, huh?
like Fight for Your
Yeah.
Right.
We haven't gotten that much hip hop.
I think like if you're gonna do hip hop, I think like maybe some Beastie Boys, maybe some LL Cool J. Oh, Mama says
Gotta
knock you,
have
dog.
gotta have LL Cool J.
11
Gotta
coming
have
out.
LL.
Don't call it a comeback. You know,
Yeah,
that
that'll be
be the
perfect.
I
That'll
squash
be
you like a
perfect.
jelly bean. Like,
Yeah, and they could do Walk This Way if they needed to. I don't know.
ooh, that'd be the nice pool. That'd be a nice
Are
pool.
we gonna get some Adidas tracksuits and some shell tops? You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta
Maybe.
get one reference. One.
Yeah,
Come on
yeah.
now. So my thing is, we have to have a MJ or Prince thing. We have to. Like,
Well,
we have to. I don't think we've gotten any Purple Rain yet.
no, but season two they did use Thriller for the
Yeah.
trailer of season
Hmm.
two. So like I would love to see some MJ.
You gotta have another MJ. You
Yeah.
can't just do the 80s and just do one MJ. You gotta do another MJ. Pat Benatar. I think
Oh,
there's plenty of Pat Benatar. They probably have already done Pat Benatar and I just forgot.
yeah.
But you can't do the 80s without Pat Benatar. Around this time, I'm pretty sure they've done some George Michael. I'm sure like maybe some Wham, like Wake Me Up. Like I could see that being in like
Juice,
the
juice.
mall. You know what I'm saying? That's probably in the mall
Beautiful.
scene.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like you gotta have some George Michael. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That man's catalog is too ridiculous. And then last thing I got is Queen. Have we gotten any Queen?
Ooh. Oh, they probably can't afford it. I mean, they could. It's Netflix, and
It's
they
Netflix.
could
It's the
afford it.
last season. Give me Queen or Elton John. One of
Oh,
the. Give me a British person with bad teeth. You
you,
know what I'm saying? I need it. That can sing their
dog.
tails off.
I think I would. I think not only America, if this season ended with Under Pressure
Mm.
and
See,
just
I was
like,
thinking Goodbye Yellow Brick Road
mm,
with
I
Elton
think
John.
you end the season with
Oh.
Under Pressure and like.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let
Well, so I get
me
down
out.
the hall
Under
under
pressure.
pressure.
And you just see the boys like give one last hug. Under pressure. Like, dog, not a dry eye in the house, dog.
Gotta try. David Bowie.
Yeah, you gotta
David
put
Bowie
some
just
David
cut
Bowie.
punchy.
You gotta put some Bowie in there, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Yo, this they'll never do this, but like, because it'd be too on the nose. The touch.
How
You
does
got
Touch
the
go again?
touch.
Oh,
You got the power. Yeah. After all is said and done. 11 and Will coming out the upside down. You're a winner.
oh God. You got the
You got the
touch. You got the power. Oh my. Dun-dun.
touch.
That would be ridiculous. And you know what? The Duffers are crazy enough to do
They're
it.
crazy enough.
They're
I don't
crazy
think they'll
enough to
do
do
it, but
it.
they're crazy enough for it. But nah, man, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to do our recaps. I am. Dude, I was excited. This was supposed to come out in the summer, And I don't know about you, I love Stranger Things. Like season three dropped in the summer. It had that summer vibe. It like the mall. I just really love that. But hey, we're getting it. I'm happy. I I understand why they're spreading it out. I think Netflix is realizing having like cultural viewing benefits everyone. It benefits
Yes.
them. It benefits us. There's more dialogue and discussion. So I'm fine with these chunks. But yeah, I wish we would have had this sooner. I wish we could have done this during the summer. But hey, here we are. It's gonna be
Yeah. At
good.
least
It's
we'll
gonna
make
be
the holidays fun.
dogs. Yeah, I'm gonna watch like
Football, Stranger Things,
football, Stranger Things.
food.
Like I always, I never since I've been 12 years old, I do not let Christmas end without watching It's a Wonderful Life. It's a
Mm.
Wonderful Life is a long movie, so I'm gonna really have to like organize my Christmas to like get this and It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, yeah, because if we don't get our jingle, if we don't get our jingle jangle in this household, if we don't get our home alone, it's a problem for everybody. So yeah, man. All right, brother. Well, I'm looking forward to it too, man. We're gonna have fun. And thank you, Pop Cult. Thank you for listening. We have a new episode every month. You can find us on all social media at Pop Cult Crew, POPCULTCREW. Email us at the Pop Cult Podcast at gmail.com. Become a member of the Pop Cult at our Patreon at patreon.com/ Pop Cult Crew, where you can see all of our full video episodes. Don't forget to rate us, review, and subscribe. And as always, join the cult. Peace.
Peace.
Pop Coat Crew.